Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity demo dropped earlier today, and it's surprisingly extensive. Not just the first mission, the Battle of Hyrule Field, but the Road to the Ancient Lab 2, a battle involving the first sighting of a Guardian corrupted by Ganon's malice. The demo was a lot of fun, slaying hordes of monsters with the 3 playable characters, Link, Zelda, and Impa, and it gives us a closer look at the game's story, with a time-bending introductory cutscene where the miniature Guardian jumps back through time via a Sheikah portal. Despite only being a demo, there's a bunch of interesting secrets and details in this little snippet of Age of Calamity, like parrying Guardian lasers just like in Breath of the Wild, or collecting Koroks hidden throughout the game's levels. So subscribe if you haven't already for more Zelda content, and let's run through a couple of little secrets, Easter eggs and details I noticed in the Age of Calamity demo. The appearance of Lon Lon Ranch in Age of Calamity was a prospect I was so excited for. The ruined, broken remains of an iconic location. So seeing them before they burned is incredible, looking almost identical to their appearance in Ocarina of Time. But in Breath of the Wild, the ranch ruins aren't the only location referencing a classic Zelda settlement. There's Mabe Village ruins just nearby, obviously named in homage to Mabe Village from Link's Awakening. In Breath of the Wild, aside from the name, there's not much tying Mabe Village ruins to Mabe Village, but this is different in Age of Calamity, because just northwest of Lon Lon Ranch we can find a small town, just where we'd expect Mabe Village ruins to be in Breath of the Wild, and at the entrance there's a sign which translates to Mabe. Obviously, Mabe Village in Link's Awakening is a top-down, simple area, so this realistic depiction in Age of Calamity isn't too similar, but there definitely are connections, like this purple-roofed building with a small hutch on the right being uncannily similar to Madame Meow Meow's house, or this blue-roofed building looking a lot like Marin and Taryn's. But the icing on the cake here is found at this village's well, where we can see a small statue of a cuckoo, almost definitely a reference to Mabe Village's weather vane, a central landmark of the settlement. Mabe Village isn't even this area's last connection to a past Zelda game. Alongside Lon Lon Ranch, there's another reference to Ocarina of Time, a tiny Easter egg. Dotted around Mabe Village we can see a few scarecrows, straw men wearing hats, a blue jacket and a red scarf. If you've played Ocarina of Time, you might recognise them. They're identical to Banuru and Pierre, the scarecrows found at Lake Hylia. During the Child era, Link can play a song to Banuru, which will become known as the Scarecrow's Song. This song can then be used to summon Pierre around Hyrule, who can be used as a hookshot target to reach new areas. Lon Lon Ranch's appearance in Age of Calamity was already a brilliant connection to the first 3D Zelda, and I'm glad they added another, more subtle nod in the getup of these nearby scarecrows. I've mentioned in a previous video how much I love Age of Calamity's loading screen. It's of course based on both the Breath of the Wild loading screen, with the black bars, tips, and designs of currently unlocked characters mirroring Breath of the Wild's currently free divine beasts, and the ancient tapestry, with Hyrule Castle in the background. But now that we're able to play some of the game ourselves, we can play around with a little secret on this loading screen, controlling the Guardian. Yeah, you can move the little guy left or right using L or R, or even make him jump with B, or move quickly by double tapping L or R. As far as I know, that's as far as this little secret goes, but it's great, and it's something I wouldn't have known about if it wasn't for Martin Korkos on Twitter, so thank you for that. During the opening cutscene, we see an interesting sequence of events. The calamity rages like a storm. Hyrule is aflame, crawling with corrupted guardians. The powerful beams of these Sheikah engines shake the castle, causing a wooden box to fall from the top shelf in Zelda's study, a box containing a peculiar bit of ancient technology. As Zelda's powers awaken, far away in Ash Swamp, a brilliant beam of light reaches far into the sky from where she stood, followed by another, this time from the study itself. For whatever reason, this light emanates from the miniature Guardian, who is now active, its eye glowing with a bright blue light. The Guardian opens a set of wooden shutters before playing a little tune. which is actually a mini version of what seems to be one of the main theme songs of Age of Calamity. Following this, a churning vortex materializes in the air outside, a whirlpool of ancient energy. It's of course through this vortex that the Guardian is transported to the past, alongside, it seems, some malice from a corrupted Guardian, likely the very same malice we see take hold of one of the machines in the second mission. But if we look closely, we can see Sheikah letters swirling around in the vortex, rings of text in their ancient language. Fittingly, this translates to Open Gate of Time, or Gate of Time Open depending on how you read it. The Gate of Time is of course the name of the device through which characters of Skyward Sword can access the ancient past, created thousands of years earlier by the goddess Hylia. It's also the name of the Door of Time in Japanese, the door protecting the Master Sword in Ocarina of Time, using which Link can move 7 years through time. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a like or subscribe if you haven't already for more Zelda content. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the Age of Calamity demo. Cheers guys, and I'll see you next time.